The news, good evening. A new fish market was officially opened this morning for the La Retraite fishermen. The market and other fisheries facilities at La Retraite were funded by the European Union at a cost of around 5 million rupees. It was officially opened this morning by the designated minister, who is also the Minister for Fisheries and the Blue Economy, Jean-François Ferrari, and the French ambassador for Seychelles, Dominique Masse. The chairman of the La Retraite Fishermen Association, Dimitri Maiden, says that the facility will be co-managed by the association and the SFA.
We've come with an agreement with SFA, basically where the association is going to co-manage it with funding from SFA and funding on our behalf, because we will be operating the facilities, and but this will be talks further down the line. There aren't really many fishing ports as this one around the island. And this is the first co-management of SFA and an association. So it's really, we're going to be playing it by ear and trying to find the best solution.
And the financing has not been sorted out in terms of how the facilities will be maintained?
Not yet, but this is going to be something that we're going to be working for in the near future.
Military exchanges between Seychelles and France are resuming after more than a year of being dormant because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The chief of the Defense Forces, Colonel Michael Rosette, made this announcement during the port call of the French military vessel Nivose. The vessel was patrolling the north of the Indian Ocean as part of its mission to curb drug trafficking in the region. It has seized more than 2 tons of heroin and other illegal drugs during its anti-narcotics operation. Initial results from the Greenpeace expedition to the Syed Mala Bank, which is part of the Mascarenhas Plateau, situated between Mauritius and Seychelles, show a wide variety of wildlife, and it plays a crucial role in tackling climate change. Sheena Talma, a young local marine biologist, was part of an international crew on board a Greenpeace boat, which was recently on its way to the location from Port Victoria. She was on a research expedition to collect some of the field data on the region's wildlife.
The mission of the expedition was to explore the area and add to the database, especially when it comes to whales and dolphins that we collectively call cetaceans. And they also did some research on seagrass. And the other thing we also did was collect eDNA samples, which is basically a sample of water that you then take to the laboratory, and you can process that in the lab and find out what kind of animals, especially large vertebrates like fish and dolphins, live in that area.
And why is this research important?
Well, all research is important because it adds to our knowledge. But first and foremost, there hasn't been a lot of research done within the Indian Ocean, and there hasn't been that much done on the Syed Mala. So any kind of information that we can get will add to our knowledge so that we can make the right management decisions based on scientific knowledge. Some of the interesting information that we found is that there's at least 2 groups of feeding sperm whales, which is really interesting. It was the first time that I'd ever seen sperm whales. The other thing we found out is that there are lots of other different types of mammals seen in that area. Especially, we spotted killer whales. There was also a mola mola, which is a sunfish, and whale sharks. Some other interesting information is the fact that this area has a huge seagrass bed. It was interesting to see it firsthand. I have heard that this area is well known for its seagrass, so seeing the seagrass and all the healthy coral there was quite interesting.
The Tuck Shop Operators Association was officially launched this morning. Joseph Payet is the chairperson, Dianette Etimier, the deputy chairperson, and Maria Celestine, the secretary. With the help of the Seychelles Chamber of Commerce, the association came together to discuss the different issues affecting them and calling upon all operators to join them so that the difficulties faced all operators may be channeled accordingly. The association's chairperson says that they intend to meet with the government as soon as they get the chance. The chairperson of the SCCI, Oliver Bastien, stated that the Chamber of Commerce will be helping the association in all ways possible, starting with a donation of 1,000 rupees. And with this, we end this news summary. Thank you for watching. Have a very pleasant evening.